This is the Sports Dynasty Podcast. I'm Trevor, and this is Juan.
Got throwback over here. I haven't seen this hat in like 2 years.
For real? I never seen it either.
My
That's
blue
crazy.
hat from back in 2019.
Before we get started, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play Radio, Stitcher Play Radio, at Podcast Dynasty on Twitter. We're on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you join the conversation in the groups. Also, be mindful that make sure you get your pick'ems in before the Thursday night football game tonight.
Well, I mean, by the time this comes out, this is gonna be over. So you don't have to say that.
Well, just to say it.
It's for yourself. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, week 9 is upon us.
Yes, next week is gonna be a big ass show. Not the recap, the preview.
Yes.
And we might have I don't want to say invade because we're invited. We're going to go to someone else's show, I think, on Saturday. Next Saturday. Not this one coming up. Not 2 days. Next Saturday for week 10. Because it's going to be a big mid-season show. You don't know your schedule, right?
I have to check again.
So, I don't know when. We're going to have a big mid-season show, which is just us. But then we're going to be on someone else's show on Saturday to do more mid-season reviews. So, we'll share the links everywhere. We'll let you know by then what's going on. And I wonder if we can do anything special for the AFC East Showdown too. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Also, make sure you check out the AFC Showdown, East Showdown on Saturdays at 7:35 p.m. with us, Captain D, and the Mafia Sports Report. It's really good shows. Check us out. We really entertaining. You enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it. No, entertaining is educational.
Yes,
just like we normally are.
Yes, educational and entertaining.
Yeah.
If you love Ric Flair, this is the show for you.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. A lot of Ric Flair stuff that pops up in there. All right. Plugins done. 2 minutes in. All right. So we are doing week 9 pick'ems. We're not going to be talking about the Henry Rugg stuff because we already addressed it on the chat.
Yes.
Or the Facebook group, rather.
Yes.
So you're good. We don't need to talk about that stuff. It is what it is. Whatever. What else? The Aaron Rodgers stuff. I don't care. I don't care if he lied about being vaccinated, which technically didn't because he never said he was vaccinated.
He said he was immunized. It's not his fault that a lot of you guys, a lot of the sports media doesn't understand context clues and vocabulary. Immunization is not the same thing as vaccination. So I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, he didn't say that. So whatever. I don't care. Whatever. It is what it is. He didn't get the needle. Whatever. I don't know. I guess there was, after talking about all the injuries that happened on Sunday, there's nothing else to talk about. And I guess the Henry Rugg stuff was a little too sensitive to dominate the week. So I guess that's why they didn't talk about it. So whatever. Anyway, I don't really care. So let's talk about actual football, the stuff that actually matters. So tonight, Jets at Colts. Colts are favored by 10. That actually went down. It was like 11 earlier in the week. And the over and under is 45.5.
You know why it went down?
The great Mike White.
Mike White
will be starting this game. So, yeah.
Yes.
I'm still picking Indianapolis. But, yeah.
Me too. I hope you guys enjoyed Juan's musical performance of being like Mike White. That's hilarious.
Great. It is the parody of the legendary Gatorade commercial in 1991, I want to say, with Michael Jordan. Be like Mike. Except this Mike that we talked about is better.
All the Jordan fans are gonna kill us. Like, what did you say? No one's better than Michael Jordan.
Mike White is.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm still picking the Colts. Still picking the Colts.
Stop. It
was fun while it lasted. You know, I know the New York media was like, "Oh my God, is there QB controversy in New York in the Jets?" No, of course not. Can we stop that, please?
Yeah, because Zach Wilson is whack, and he should be playing. I'm kidding. Stop.
Yeah.
Who was the one that was drafted with the 2nd overall pick? It was Zach Wilson, right? Yeah, he's not going nowhere.
He's not going nowhere. Exactly.
So, it's his job.
I'm not gonna say Carson Wentz. I mean, it's a short week. No, the Colts lose a really, really, really tough one last week.
Thank you, Wentz.
Thank you, Wentz. They need to be able to rebound from this, and
especially with the news of Derrick Henry going down, Tennessee actually still susceptible. They do have 2 wins over you, Colts, though. So, yeah. But there's a chance. But like we said last episode, Tennessee just has to win 3 more games. And they're automatically winning the AFC South. 9 wins is enough. So that's all they need. So, Colts, good luck.
Yes, good luck. Going with the Colts.
Because their schedule is not that easy going forward. So, good luck. No, so what are you talking about, right? It is a Thursday.
Yeah, it's a short
So
week.
there is a chance to just win this game. I'm gonna say that they're gonna cover the 10. The Jets. They're gonna cover 10.
Yes. And they only lowered it because of Mike Waite. So they said, oh.
Yeah, they're lucky. If it was Zach Wilson, this would have been a 17 point spread. But
yes.
because it's Mike White, put it down 10. All right, stop joking around. But I think Jets will cover. It's Thursday. I think they'll cover the spread. What else? We got a lot of garbage, but some decent ones at the same time. All right, so let's go with the Bills. The Jaguars. Jaguars is the 14.5 point underdog. And 48.5 is the over and under. They're expecting a beating. Vegas is.
I don't think they are going to get a beating.
Yeah, they're going to cover the 14.5.
Yeah, they are. It's the Bills, the next 3 games, it's like easy streets. Like, they're going to like cruising down the street on day 6-4. You know, I can't say the rest of the lyrics because we'll get in trouble. Wasn't even here nor there. But yeah, it's going to be really bad. They're going to destroy them. Now you probably say, oh, but they struggle against Miami. Yeah, they did struggle against Miami. But Jacksonville,
divisional opponent.
Yeah, this is an opponent. Whatever. Yeah, Jacksonville is not even. They beat them.
They beat, yeah, but it wasn't in the United States of America. So
yeah, whatever. But Jacksonville just goes a whole level of trash.
Yes, Jacksonville has not won a game in the United States of America yet.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
they have not.
No, that one against just was in London.
I realize.
They haven't won the USA yet.
Terrible, awful. Bills gonna win this game by at least 25 points.
Yeah, they're gonna beat the hell out of them. They're actually gonna cover this big spread, so this is safe to bet. Over and under. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna say that the Bills are gonna win like 38-17 or 38-14. That's over 48. So 38-14 sounds. That's 52. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go. What else? Garbage. Let's go to Tank Bowl. Even though Tank Bowl doesn't benefit the Dolphins, benefits the Philadelphia Eagles. But whatever. Texans will be at Miami. Miami's favored by 5.5. Oh, it went down. Over and under is 46.5. We do not have a clue who is starting at quarterback for the Houston Texans. And I did see a report that Brandon Cooks has not practiced all week. So I don't know what's going to happen there. So because of that, I'm going to pick Miami. If Brandon Cooks and Tyrod Taylor was playing, I would pick Houston in this game, but I don't know. So I'm gonna safely pick Miami Dolphins. The Texans are embarrassing.
I'm gonna go with Houston.
You're gonna do it?
I'm gonna go with Houston. Why? Yes, both these teams are horrendous or horrible. Tank Bowl. This is terrible. But Miami doesn't have a clue what's going on right now.
Oh no,
they have no. I don't have a clue what's going on right now. They look so lost. And then it's like, come on. It's like, I mean, Tua didn't play bad last week, but at the same time, he's like, if you can't do anything with the Texans, which used to be a game that you should definitely win, but sometimes it's not going to happen.
I think Texans are going to cover this, right? I think they're going to come down to the wire again.
Well, that's maybe true.
Yeah, because they got blown on 3 straight times. Like, Houston got to look like a football team at some point, bro. Like, This is ridiculous.
Act like you're playing the Patriots. Act like you're playing the Patriots and make it close. But I think the Texans will win this game just because, just to say, hey, at least we're not worse than Miami, so at least they won't be the worst team in football.
Dude, I know I said this when they lost to Jacksonville in London, but if there is no question, if they lose this game, there's gonna be a lot of firing.
Yeah, someone gotta be fired.
This definitely
someone gotta be fired.
Yeah.
So it depends on how bad.
It doesn't matter how bad you lose.
No, I'm talking about as far as like which side of the ball plays horrible.
Oh, whichever one is the one that made you lose, they'll get fired. Okay, that makes sense.
Which I think it'll be on the offense. Because
when is it not always in the offense? Right?
I mean, you gotta do something because first of all, the fact you have 2 offensive coordinators is ridiculous. Just fire them for that. But both of you gotta get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
And Brian Flores, you're on your hot seat now.
Yep.
It's getting really hard to defend. It's getting really hard to defend him. I'm sorry, but it's getting really hard to defend him now. So I'm going with Houston to win this game.
We're gonna go straight to Monday night because no one's watching this bum ass game. Bears at Steelers. Steelers favored by 6. Over and under is 40.
Somehow, some way, this game is going to be a close, interesting game, like NFL football has been.
I don't know about interesting.
No, I'm talking about as far as the score. Saying, hey, it's a competitive game until the end. Despite even though last week was
19-15. Even
though last week was one of the worst fourth quarters I've ever seen coached in my life. Last week, but that's neither here nor there. This sucks. I'm going Pittsburgh because
I'm going Pittsburgh too.
It's a safer bet, and it's like
I don't see how Chicago scores on this defense. I don't see how it's possible.
And then it's like the lights are bright now, and it's like they believe this will be Justin Fields' first primetime game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's getting destroyed. The bet is be too much. Excuse me.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Not because we're talking about Pittsburgh. It's more interesting than the game itself.
Yes.
I was listening to Bill Simmons' podcast.
Okay.
Right. I think this was Monday's episode, and he said that based on going through all the quarterback names in history, that Ben Roethlisberger might be a 10th best quarterback ever. Do you agree with that? But actually think about it. Don't be like, no, because my reaction was hell no. But
10th best quarterback of all time?
10th. No higher. Because you like after Brady, Rodgers, and Manning, Montana, Elway, Marino, that's what 5, right? I think that's 5. What am I forgetting? Unitas. Favre. And then after that, you start to think about it. Because you got your Aikmans and you got your.
That's a good question.
Youngs.
Obviously, Brady's number one.
Just go. You don't have to know order. Just say it.
I'm gonna say yeah, Brady.
Yeah, Brady. Peyton Manning. Joe Montana.
John
You could say Drew Brees if you want. That's a little debatable.
Okay. Drew Brees, you could say that.
You can put him there because he's definitely behind Roethlisberger.
Dan Marino,
Dan
definitely.
Marino, John Elway.
Definitely.
That's 6.
That's definitely.
I think that Unitas belongs there.
Yes.
Brett Favre.
Yes, of course.
And I feel like there's someone obvious I'm forgetting. But it starts to get debatable. So you could put Young if you want. You could put Aikman if you want. Most people do, I think. People put Staubach for some reason. People put what's his name? Terry Bradshaw for some reason. Mm-hmm. Mind you, Roethlisberger is way better than him, but whatever. Maybe they play for the same organization. The best quarterback in history of that franchise is Ben Roethlisberger. Mm-hmm. I don't know. People trying to play around. Like Terry Bradshaw wasn't trash for over half his career, but whatever. Anyway, where I'm still at 8. So you see, it starts to think about that whole.
You could argue.
Because he's the best quarterback in that draft class, based on like career wise. I think Phillip Rivers, when it comes to talent and skill, he was the best quarterback in that draft class.
As far as accomplishment
is Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah,
because he had way more wins than Eli Manning. That's why they had the same. No, who did I say? You got same amount of rings. Yes. Same amount of rings. He went to one more Super Bowl, and he would have way more wins, and actually was considered a top 10 quarterback most of his career.
I guess you could say that. I guess you could.
Right? Like now, yeah, because you know when you first think about it, it's like, hell no. But when you start to think about it, like,
it doesn't seem too plausible. It doesn't seem too plausible not to think. I mean, yeah, you could say that. Yeah. I wouldn't be mad you didn't. If you had him at 11th. Depending on what your list is, I guess.
We didn't get past 8.
Yeah, so.
Without thinking, without debating. That's what I'm saying. So maybe he is.
And some people may say Aikman. Some people may say,
Yeah, say Aikman. They may say Young. They may say Staubach. They may say I already said the name earlier. I forgot. Bradshaw for some reason. That is a lot. Jim Kelly maybe, but I'm probably a little more biased.
Yeah, they'll probably bring in Jim Kelly.
They're probably a little biased. I think that might be just Buffalo fans though, because he is a 4-time loser, unfortunately.
I mean, but he was very good.
He was great. I know he was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess you can't. I guess you can't put him in top 10.
I never thought about it until you mentioned
it. I never thought about it too. Yeah, you're right. Because in hindsight, it's like, no way.
Yeah, I'm saying from reaction, like, no, what? But now you think about it, like, oh, wait. Especially his 2010s run. It's crazy.
It's interesting. What do you guys think? I'll probably put that in the group. So, what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, just put name your top 10 quarterbacks all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to see the answers there. That's very interesting.
Yeah,
see, that's more fun to talk about than the bum-ass game. Now, to more football, current football. What else is garbage? I love doing this. I wonder if people laugh when I say this. That's garbage. Broncos and Cowboys. All right, Broncos at Dallas, at Jerry World. Dallas favored by 10, 49.5 is the over and under.
Dak should be ready for this game. It was not.
To be honest, I don't even. If he needs an extra thing of rest, I give it to him.
I was saying that to a friend of mine before I was talking about this game because she's a Cowboys fan, and I'm like, even if Dak wasn't playing against Dallas, which they say he is, he wasn't playing against Dallas.
They want him to pad his stats.
Yeah, I don't think it will make a difference. It's like
no, Cooper Rush can win this game.
Because Denver's
your Dallas defense is easily gonna just stifle this offense that offense, quote unquote, that Denver has. They're not gonna score many points. So
they're not.
That's enough.
They literally started the reset button.
Exactly. Get rid of Von Miller. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That reset button. Yeah, Denver.
Stop.
Yeah, Denver's making curve stop in this game. We're seeing the last of Vic Fangio because there's no way he survived this year.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, there's no way he survived. There's no way he survived this year.
I'm trying to think if there's anybody get fired before him. He might be the first one.
I believe he might be the first one.
Yeah.
Unless Brian Flores loses to Houston, then and let's say they're doing this, they forget it, it's giving him entirely.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
I don't think they'll do that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But I think Vic Fangio maybe out first.
I'm trying to go through it. I think so, unless Urban Meyer runs away, which I'm still think that's gonna happen.
Oh, he made this resign.
He resigned before the season. That's I think that might happen.
That'd be typical.
I hope
he does, so I can laugh at him, and then they'll clear him and say, "Yo, you can never be a head coach in the NFL ever again."
No. Trying to think. Yeah, he might be the first one fired. I don't think Nagy's gonna get fired, at least before him. Maybe at the end, maybe after the regular season, maybe like that. But I don't think so.
I think it all depends.
Yeah, it does depend. Yeah, so who cares about that? Yeah, there's not much to talk about. If Dak plays, they're covering that 10-point spread. If he doesn't play, then Denver covers. But it's unanimous. Cowboys will win this game. I want to say this is all like trash games. I want to say that. Because there's like trash teams, but then they're playing against decent teams. So let's start with it.
That would be funny. Be like, what do you mean trash games? My team isn't trash. I'm like, well, my game's not trash.
If your team was one of the teams that we just mentioned outside of Buffalo, yeah, stop it. And Dallas, then stop it. Let's go with Las Vegas at New York Giants. The Raiders are favored on the road by 3.5, especially despite them losing their speedster, and the over and under is 46.
This is tough because though the Raiders always find a way to screw things up with them, maybe themselves. They always find a way to screw something up, and this happening unfortunately kind of screw everything up for them. And honestly speaking, though. It may be in favor of the Giants talking about, oh, damn, they lost. They want their best receivers. All right, cool, we can capitalize. I don't see how they can capitalize anything. They just find ways to screw things up, too. So you have two teams that find ways to screw things up. But the Giants are just better at screwing things up than they are.
But they're scrappy, though.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
That's the thing that bothers me about this game. Like, they're scrappy. They'll find a way to pull a New Orleans game where they should have gotten their ass whooped. And they didn't, and they wound up sneaking out a way to win. That they might have wasted that scrappiness on Monday against Kansas City, but it's hard to tell because Kansas City really tried to lose that game multiple times.
They both were horrible.
So I don't know if that counts as scrappy, but they're due for one of those because Carolina doesn't count me either. Carolina is just that horrible. I'm not sure. I'm going with Las Vegas though. 3.5. Will they cover 3.5? Should cover 3.5. They should cover 8.
That's tough because
I'm gonna go. Yeah,
I want to pick I want to pick Oakland. The Las Vegas. I do want to pick them, but something tells me it'd be one of those games that the Giants say, you know what?
That's what I'm telling you. Exactly.
Especially since how much hot water that Joe Judge was in this week because he was getting destroyed by the media this week, destroyed, and people are now calling for his job now. Who knows? They may pull up one and a half. Say, you know what? No, I'm still the guy for this team. I'm going to go with the Raiders just because on paper they're better team, and there's too many injuries on Giants. They lost Sterling Shepard again. Who knows how long he's going to be out for. Tony may have broken his hand because when they stepped on his cleat, stepped on his hand. So he may have broke his hand. But he played in the week after the injury, but he was never the same after that. I'm gonna go with the Raiders just because there's too many injuries for the Giants to recover from. But I won't be surprised if the Giants pull something out of their asses and win.
Yeah, they could definitely do that.
They're just one of those teams that do that. It's so irritating to watch.
Yeah, they're scrappy. That's
it's kind of like well, not like Philly. Philly's garbage too, but you don't know which Philly team's gonna come. They're gonna wet the bed or completely just shock the world and just beat the shit out of somebody.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, they'll be playing against the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers are favored by only 2 at Philadelphia, and the over and under is 49.5.
That's saying something. I think Vegas is realizing that the Chargers are not for real.
We might talk about more of this next week, but I think they might be the candidate for having that collapse this year. I think it might be the Chargers. They're really not that good.
They're not.
Especially defensively. My God, they're paper mache soft, bro. It's really bad. You can run on them at will. And based on what Philly did last week,
they can do that again.
Who said they can't do that against the Chargers? This is a very, very, very tough game to call. And that Philly defense is not that bad.
It's not that bad. isn't that bad. I don't see Austin Eckler doing what he did again. I mean, he had a pretty decent game against New England last week, but I don't see him doing that again. He had pretty decent. I'm not gonna say like
I think
great.
it's less than that.
It was.
He wasn't.
Oh, it was a service. It was a.
He caused an interception. He don't know how to catch apparently.
I mean, but outside of that, rushing stats hit a serviceable game, but not to like what people expect him to be at.
Yeah, the only thing he did was carry the New England's defenders for a touchdown in the first drive, and he didn't do nothing since. As I'm saying, I don't think he was very good.
But that's gonna be tough.
This is a tough game.
I originally picked the Chargers because I'm like, okay, did it.
I don't want to fall for that Philly trap.
I don't want to fall for it either.
So for gambling, this is a stay away. Do not go near this game. I don't like betting on like NFC East games. Period. If you're not named Dallas. I was saying I don't because these game teams outside. No, Washington's trash. So you want to pick against Washington? Go right ahead. But these two, I don't know, man. They both scrappy. They are more similar than you think, but they're not trustworthy. Are they going to put together? I'm going to say Chargers win, and I say they're favored by 2. Are they going to cover? I can't see Philadelphia putting together 2 good game plans in a row. I don't try. That coach is trash. I don't think they're going to 2 in a row. I don't know.
I don't think
Mind you, they should exactly what they did last week. They should do it again, and Chargers won't be able to stop it. But
your Knicks and is really bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
I agree with you. I'm going with the Chargers as well. But
it's
again,
tough.
You don't know which Eagles team is going to show up.
Yep.
Because they'll mess around and beat the hell out of them. And then it's like, okay, now the Chargers are really garbage. And now we all who they thought they were. But I'm going to go with the Chargers, safe bet. But again, if the Eagles win, we're gonna have to destroy the Chargers next week.
Oh, it's going to be great.
We're going to have to destroy
It's
them.
going to be fun. I can't wait to do it. That happens. But yeah, the game is tough, dude. There's a couple tough ones this week, man. A couple. Let's go. Speaking of another one, Falcons at Saints. Wow, the spread went up for the Saints. The Saints are favored by 7. It was favored by 6 all week until now, and over and under was 41.5. Why are they favored by 7 if their quarterback is Travis Simeon? I understand that the New Orleans defense is good, but this is a division game, and who's to say they're gonna score?
And they always seem. You're right. These divisional games, especially in the NFC South, but they play. Big rivalry game.
I like Falcons to cover. I didn't say win though. But cover, I like them to cover. I'm gonna go with New Orleans though. But I like Falcons to cover by 7. That's too much to me. Jameis was there. I would say he'll cover by 7, but no. Simeon? We've seen that. No. We've seen that before. No.
I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
That's fine. That's a good pick.
I'm going with Atlanta because Trevor Simeon is horrible. And I know it's a divisional game, and they usually play tough. And they play them tough in the Superdome.
Mm-hmm.
They play them tough in the Superdome, and they have come up with wins inside that building.
Yeah, I remember New Orleans had like a godly winning streak before, and guess who the ones that broke it?
Atlanta.
It was Atlanta.
And Atlanta's, even though they're not.
Taysom Hill was limited in practice. He might play.
That's still not saying much. Like
yeah, but if their running game will be that much better though, that'll be enough to take out Atlanta and cover the spread if he plays.
I mean, Atlanta's defense is terrible.
He beat them up before. He beat them twice last year actually.
The defense is terrible, but I do like I say they play tough in division games, and I believe if Trevor Simeon he's gonna be a quarterback, which is ridiculous. Like who's his backup? Who's the backup? Trevor Simeon.
I guess it'll be Taysom Hill now if he's not healthy enough to start. Because I'm pretty sure Taysom will start if he's healthy.
No, definitely not. No, I can't do it. I'm going with Atlanta.
I'm trying to look at matchups too. Like the Saints do have an answer for Cordero Patterson, at least rushing wise. Lattimore will probably, with help, will double Kyle Pitts because Kyle Ridley's not there.
Yeah, he's not there anymore.
And then their line isn't good. Like on paper, the Saints should cover this spread. I just know it's not gonna happen. I'm still gonna stick with the Saints though.
I'm gonna go with Atlanta to win the upset on the road. Atlanta is trying to salvage whatever type of season they have left. They're trying to salvage it.
They're still in playoff contention.
Still playoff contention. The 3-4.
Sucks.
The 3-4. So this will definitely put them in position to get
a
walk-off
spot. The NFL
spot.
sucks. My bad.
Yeah,
not just the NFC.
Yeah, so I'm going with Atlanta to just upset this one because even though New Orleans won last week against Tampa, that was their big win for them.
I think that is the more likely upset out of all the games, actually.
Yeah, I'm going with Atlanta.
But I've also learned from experience never to trust them. So I'm going to stick with New Orleans for this one. What else we got? Because we didn't even do this in order, so it doesn't even matter at this point. Let's go New England at Panthers. New England's favored by 3.5. That also went down. It was 4 before. And the over and under is 41. They're expecting a defensive grind.
But then we're not sure if Sam's not going to play. Obviously, I'm not sure yet. They haven't said they can play yet or not. So
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, the Patriots still going to win this game.
They're going to win and cover.
Yes.
Sorry for the silence. I'm just trying. This is another tough one based on how the game's going to go. The result is going to be a New England victory. 3.5. Will they cover 3.5? I could easily see a 2017 victory. You know what I mean? Like, I don't 17, like
17, 14.
Like that's what I'm guessing. I don't think it's gonna go in the 20s. Under is probably safe for this game. Under 41. Yeah, because this defense gives up, especially against Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold has he even scored against New England before?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
I don't know idea either. I don't really know if he's gonna play. We don't really not even play. If PJ Walker wins, but it's
gonna be great.
Great.
You can't throw the ball. It'd be amazing.
But Sam Darnold, I'm not too sure honestly. That's a good question.
But the receivers had the dropsies all year. I don't know if McCaffrey is playing or not. I don't know if he's eligible to come back yet.
He said he practiced this week.
Yeah, I'm about to check that on the injury.
He said he practiced this week. I don't know if he's eligible to play though. He may or may not play.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
I think they may rush. I hope they don't rush him in there because this is a game for them because they need to win a game. And they got one last week, but still, this is a tough game.
He's not getting an injury report. What the fluff?
So he may play.
Oh, that's crap. JC's an injury report. I don't like that. He didn't put him in practice this weekend. But that's a small problem.
Maybe that's why the spread went down.
Yeah, that's a small problem. The offense should be able to pick up some slack, though. I know this Carolina defense is fast, but I think we should be able to run the football on them. They should. I think. That's what I'm saying. If it's gonna be a rush-heavy game, then I don't see how any team gets past 21. You know what I mean? So like the under is the best way to bet this. I think New England will barely cover this spread. I like a 20 to like 14 victory for New England. It's gonna be a nasty game that no one really wants to watch, to be honest.
Yeah, so. but we will. But anyway.
Yeah, they'll be gearing up for Cleveland the week after. So yeah. All right, that actually was a bad game. So, are we done with bad games? Kind of. Let's go with Browns at Bengals. Bengals favored by 2.5 at home. Over and under is 47. Bengals, to me, this is a very easy win. They're going to easily come back from what happened with the fluke that happened last week. I don't know why they're letting Baker Mayfield play. I don't get it. I don't understand it. The dude can't throw. He's too hurt. I don't understand what Cleveland's doing. I guess it's a typical Cleveland thing to do, right?
I think
they need to shut him down.
You know what it is? It's the expectations that was given to them.
Even though you're already 4-4.
Even though they're that which is pretty bad.
You already lost 4 games, so stop.
No, I'm saying, but the expectation right there is saying, hey, they expect them to be back in the playoffs and be in contention for a title. But I agree. You know, last week was terrible for them. No one could catch the ball to save their life. Like,
yeah, the little that he hit his target, because he still missed like 10 throws. Yeah,
he was terrible too. But at the same time, it was like, I think Kevin Stefanski is like saying, "Listen, we're still in contention."
That's so stupid.
We still in contention.
Then why do you have a backup quarterback? Then this is what a backup quarterback is for, and you have one of the better ones.
I understand that, but
he already won you a game, so why is he not playing?
Case Keenum is a serviceable backup.
He's a great backup quarterback.
He could win you games. I don't know why he didn't play last week.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't understand. This is what you have a backup quarterback for when your starter is too injured to perform.
I know they will happen. I think they want Baker Mayfield to see where you get from there. But I think this is divisional games where they want them to, which I think is stupid.
There's no excuse.
But
none.
But the Browns lose this game, they are in serious trouble. If they're not in trouble already, they may be done. Because then you have to go to Foxborough next week. After that, there's a team that's trying to win just as much as you do. And the last thing you need is Baker Mayfield.
Is to be 4-6 if you lose this game. 4-6, especially in this division, is a wrap.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna go past Baltimore and Cincinnati. That's impossible if you go 4-4. If you lose this game, period, I say it's already over.
Yeah, to me, it's over. To me, it's over. They'll be in serious trouble.
Yeah, I'm saying, and Pittsburgh is right there with you too. Actually, they're actually in the playoffs. You're not in the playoffs. Pittsburgh is 6th seed right now.
But there's too many injuries. Like too many injuries, and then now that even though Odell didn't do anything for them, he's shut down pretty much for the year. He's shut down for the year.
Is it for the year? I know he's shut him down.
They shut him down, but they don't expect him to play for the rest of the year. They're like, yo, they basically pay him to stay home. So I don't know if he's gonna play. More likely,
that's another situation that's ridiculous too.
Again, you're gonna have to address that, which means that same old Browns. I guess you could say same old Browns.
It's starting to happen.
It's starting to happen again. It's showing that the front office, though they may do some smart things at times, but then again, stupid always happens after the fact. To me, this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it doesn't make sense to me at all.
I'll stick you sit Baker for a month, see how he heals. You should have did that since he missed the game last 2 Thursdays ago or last Thursday. It should have 2 Thursdays ago. So yeah, 2 weeks already. He should have sat since then. He should not play last week. Let him rest for 4 games, including the last 2. And see how he's healing up by then. If he looks better, if he feels better, then put him in. If not, then that's it. Putting him out there to play hurts him and you. Because he's trying to play for money, but you're hurt. You're not going to look good. Then you're putting the team in jeopardy.
It's a contract year. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Contract year.
Which is horrible timing. I feel bad for him. This is such bad timing for him to get a serious injury like this. But what can you do? Like, he should have sat the last 2 games and the next 2. He should have do it just to see. If he's still injured, oh well, and then it is what it is.
I don't see the Bengals losing back-to-back games. Especially how bad they delayed the egg they played last week. I don't see them losing again. I'm going with Cincinnati in this game.
Yeah, it's gonna be easy. And they're gonna easily cover this.
Yes,
it's an easy thing to me. Easy.
But again, we've seen crazier things than that. But no, I don't see.
We seen last week.
Yeah, I don't see. Cleveland rebounding from this. I think they
by the way, you see me scratching everywhere. I got destroyed by a bug, so that's why I keep scratching my arms. If you hear it in the pod or you see it in YouTube, I'm just saying, just to be like, why you keep scratching? Because I have a lot of bug bites. I have like 5 combined in my arm, so that's why. This one was just. I'm sure someone will ask that, so I want to make sure. Anyway, yeah, Bengals got this. Cleveland is going through disarray. So I guess we just had the one outlier year in 2020, huh? Now they're back to the Browns we remember.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, it made no damn difference to me. It's starting to be a little funny, actually. All right, I think we got 4 games left. Let's go Arizona. Arizona going to 49ers. This is actually a pick-em. Arizona going fair by 1. I think Kyler Murray's in the injury report. That might be why. And the over and under is 45. This is actually tough.
I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers. Ooh. Yes. They always play each other tough. Like the last they play each other every year.
They do.
They play each other tough.
They definitely do.
To me, you mentioned Kyler Murray he may not play in this game because of injury. Then Arizona, I was never sold on Arizona.
Practice.
I was never sold on Arizona anyway. So I figured that even if they would have beat Green Bay, I did say, because someone in our group said, "Oh, can they go 17?" I'm like, no, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose to either Green Bay, San Francisco, or Dallas.
I almost instinctively made fun of them for saying that dumb thing.
You've seen it, right? You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
I commented. I said, "No, don't lose the 3 games."
Deebo Samuel also didn't participate in practice. That's interesting. But again, right now it's Thursday. We don't get the final reports till Saturday. But the Friday practice is tomorrow. I don't know how it's gonna go. So this is just we have to speculate for this. It's actually is really tough. Arizona's not the best run defense either.
I'm gonna do it.
Sucks.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go with San Francisco.
You know what?
Just to throw a monkey wrench in the NFC playoff picture. Just throw a monkey wrench in there a little bit, saying, "All right, word." Arizona is who most of us thought they were. They're just a team that's okay, and it's what it is. I'm gonna go with San Francisco to win this game.
I'm sorry, this is so tough for me, especially what happened last week. They allowed 22 against the bum-ass Bears. Oh, this is so tough. They played so bad last week. They really did. They played like this. They didn't beat up by Arizona. I don't care how hurt Kyler Murray is. Oh man, I don't know. I don't want to. All right. I may change my mind for my final picks in 2 hours. I'm gonna go 49ers too. I'm gonna do it too. They have to look better than what the hell they look like. That was ridiculous last week. They look so bad. Oh my god. Man, but they got some people that are hurt though. But damn, it's tough, dude. It's so tough. Oh, it's bothering me. I'm all right. 49ers, whatever. 49ers at home. And that disgusting thing they call a field. Their field sucks. How about we go with Vikings at Ravens. Ravens are favored by 6. Over-under is 50. They do not have the new Hunter anymore. So I don't know how they're going to stop Lamar Jackson. And off a bye, I'm going to go with Ravens.
Baltimore.
And their coverage.
I'm sorry. After last week, I'm completely done with the Vikings. I'm like, you guys suck.
That's part of the reason why.
Yeah.
No, this is part of the reason why I would not be surprised if Minnesota loses by a point. They do this. They like to play up to their competition, so I wouldn't be surprised. But Baltimore off a bye, John Harbaugh, one of the best coaches in the league. Lamar, the last time we see them, they got absolutely curb stomped. I think they'll come back with Avengers at home. And they had like mad home games in a row. I don't know why they have so many. Minnesota, no one knows what the hell's going on with them. Mike Zimmer's might be another one that's going to kick the can, man, at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, Mike Zimmer. Yeah, Mike Zimmer make. I'm gonna lie. They should have fired him. I mean, last week when the game against Dallas, that should have been a fireable offense right then and there. But I think they're gonna tie him too. I do agree with that.
It might be time, yeah.
It may be time to let him go. To let him go.
There's a lot of coaches that needs to go away. Now that I think about it.
Which makes this mid-season show coming up a lot more.
We might have that segment. Coaches that should be fired.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Zimmer, I think, is gonna be one of them. Damn, I actually like Mike Zimmer too, but you know when you overstayed your welcome,
yeah,
I think that might be one of these situations.
He's been there 8 years already. 8 years,
yeah,
right?
a long time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's long enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baltimore was still win this.
Baltimore's going to
win this easily.
Baltimore's going to win. 2 more. Packers and Chiefs. Chiefs are favored by 7.5. Aaron Rodgers will not be playing. Obviously, everybody knows it will be Jordan Love's first NFL start. That still doesn't give the right for the Chiefs to be favored by that much. 7.5. I'm still picking Green Bay to cover this game, but okay. Who's gonna win? I don't know. Green Bay's covering the spread though. That I guarantee.
First of all, why the Chiefs are favored in anything? It's a question.
Vegas is just assuming they're gonna pick it back up. That's not going to happen this year. I hope y'all know that.
No, yeah, let me mention that.
They're going to suck the rest of the year. Just like this, they're going to play this the rest of the year. They're not going to be good. I'm telling you right now.
I don't know if you know this. In the game against the Giants on Monday Night Football, Steve Levy said if they want to get a win here, so they can remove the stigma that they're not part of the AFC class of the AFC, and I'm like, they're not. They suck. Like, why does the media want Green Bay? Why does the media want Kansas City to be good? Like, we've seen them all. Yeah, they're terrible. They're horrible. They are a mess.
He should have easily thrown 6 interceptions against the Giants. They dropped at least 3 picks.
Oh yeah, which is
insanity.
Which is every week.
It is every week. Mahomes is so bad.
No, I'm talking about the Giants. They drop picks every single week.
Oh yeah, I was saying, but Mahomes is so bad this year. It's insane. It's insane. All that running around garbage ain't working. You need to play to the good quarterback. Read the defense and stop just throwing it up for grabs. And stop trying to make a play when that's Wentz's problem. He never wants to just take the loss. He always just wants to try and make a play out of something. That goes so stupid ass interceptions. Mahomes does the same thing. He needs to stop that. But he's not going. That's how he played. He played like that in college. I don't think that's something he's gonna stop. So
do you know how we say that some defenses, some teams make the worst defenses look like great defenses when they're not good. Like the Giants made the Kansas City defense look like they were really good, which they're horrible.
They're absolutely correct.
They're horrible. Jordan Love I think this is to be his first official start in the NFL.
I'm picking them. Screw it. I'm picking Green Bay. I'm doing it.
I'm not. I'm gonna pick Kansas City.
It's hard.
I'm picking Kansas
City.
It's
gonna be close.
I'm picking Kansas City. I do believe, though, Kansas City's defense is terrible. I do believe that experience eventually does play factor in some games, and I think they may rattle him, saying, "All right, he's a young quarterback, hasn't really got much risk like that. We can rattle him, and then make him play like a rookie. Was not a rookie, but
who's gonna rattle him?
That's the point. We said the same thing last week, but then the same thing about the Giants in the Chiefs last week. Who gonna rattle them? But they look like they were great. They're like, oh my god, they're playing so great. No, because the Giants is just terrible. So let's stop. But I don't feel that's what's gonna happen. They're coming off a win. They should win. They should have lost against Arizona.
Yeah, everything that needs to happen for Kansas City is happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard for me to say they're not gonna make the playoffs, because everything they need to happen is happening. It's like the gods are really like trying to put them into the favor. Like Raiders is losing all their damn players. The Chargers are doing Chargers things. Yeah. So they're it's not over. They can still win this division. People were saying it 2-3 weeks ago. Like, oh, they gonna lost the division. No, Chargers gonna. Who said?
No.
Like, no,
not me.
So I never stopped. I said, no, Kansas City can still win this division. I just know they're gonna win it done. That's what I know is happening. Yes. They are not beating an AFC team in the playoffs. Anyone. They're losing to any one of them. Well, maybe except Titans, because they don't have Derrick Henry. But yeah, that's why. Yeah,
I'm gonna say the Chiefs just because this is a game they need, and Aaron Rodgers not playing. Pretty much say, hey, another break we needed.
Well, it'll say a lot about the Green Bay Packers.
Oh no, I agree.
They win this game.
I agree,
and I actually can't wait for that to happen. If they do win this game, I can't wait for the media coverage.
No, of course you're not gonna say it, right? They're gonna say, "Yo,
why'd you trade him?
They made a mistake.
They should trade him.
They made a mistake.
It's cheating. No, stop. They're not winning a Super Bowl with Jordan Love. Stop it. With Aaron Rodgers, they could not win. But I'm gonna go with it. I think it's gonna be because they don't need to ride him to win this game. This should be a nice Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon grind out the clock game. That Chiefs, AJ Dillon alone should be able to carry this defense an extra 5 yards per contact alone. You know what I'm saying? All they need to do is run the football correctly and they'll be fine. That's all you gotta do. As I'm like, and Mahomes won't have enough time to do something. Then he's gonna try to play hero ball, and there goes interceptions and fumbles from the usual Kansas City stuff.
That's gonna be very interesting.
That's what I'm saying. All you need to do is run out the clock and play how Patriots beat the Chargers by. Just do that. I just have to do that. And Jordan Love, go ahead and hits Devontae Adams for conversions. Mm-hmm. Hit Randall Cobb for conversions. There's this rookie, I forget his name, in Green Bay that I think Jordan Love is gonna have connections with, because I'm sure they practice together. Because Aaron Rodgers don't use that rookie for some reason. I forget his name. But we're probably gonna see a connection between him and some receiver you probably never heard of, because he never gets first team reps.
Yeah.
I'm saying, so that might happen. Unfortunately, Tanyan's not there. That really sucks. If he was there, this would have been a massive issue, because I know he would have gotten the ball even more. Mercedes Lewis.
He's still in his team.
Yeah, he almost had the one-handed catch touchdown against Arizona last week.
I'm saying,
he get his feet in.
I'm like, Mercedes Lewis is still in the league. Like, he's been here forever.
I'm gonna go with Green Bay. I'm gonna go with Kansas
City because they needed more.
Oh, no question. They
needed more.
It's for their season at this point.
Every game for the season at this point. And then it's like, that's true. You mentioned it. Jordan Love gets the win here. It's like, yo, Kansas City, listen, the media. Well, no wait, they're gonna get up on them. The media will give up on them. Watch, it's gonna happen.
If they lose a backup quarterback,
yeah, they're gonna give up on them. Say, oh yeah, this team is garbage. But hey,
well, I'm saying it might happen. And for the final game, right? I'm not skipping a game, am I? I think the Titans is the last game. Yep, the final game, Titans at Los Angeles Rams. Rams are favored by 7.5. 53.5 is the over/under, which is very interesting that they're still giving the Titans offense that much respect. That is still 53.5. Not bad. Rams are going to win this game, and no question about that. And I think they are going to cover that spread. I don't think it's going to be a beating, though. I think the Titans are going to play harder than usual because of the disrespect everyone has been giving them. Offensively, at least. Saying that they can't move the ball without Derrick Henry. That's all they're done. Their season's over. They can't do this, that, and the third. All right. They're going to show a little something, man. They're going to show a little something. I think Tannehill's going to have a pretty good game.
Interesting.
He has to, because if they don't, they will get 40 pieced. So they have to.
Sentiment, that's what's gonna happen.
I think like a 40 piece.
Something that's going to happen. I'm going with the Rams to win this game, and I think they're going to beat the hell out of them. I think they're going to beat the hell out of them. I think.
But we both have them covering, so 7.5. Yeah, I think it's a safe bet.
They're going to beat the hell out of them. I believe, and this will be the game that Ryan Tannehill shows us that, yo, are you a good quarterback or just you just
that's what I'm saying. I think he's going to play for pride this game.
A good system that fits you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Rams just light years better than them, overpowered them at every sides of the ball. Oh my god, yeah. I don't know. I mean, they couldn't flex this game out because what are you gonna flex it out with?
Nothing.
So yeah, to keep it
literally nothing.
Yeah. So yeah.
Damn.
Now you can't do it. Yeah.
No.
So yeah.
Next week's slate of games is worse. So.
I don't know. Like these pickups is getting really, really hard though because like
it is. I'll look at next week's like for gambling purposes. Let me look at week 10 slate of games. No, I'm actually might take a week off from gambling. Like I don't think I'm gonna bet a week. But for week 10, them games look bad right now. I'm like, well, we're not gonna talk about it right now. Well, I was talking about next week. But dude, I'm gonna show you after the recordings. You can see what I'm talking about. Those slate of games look bad. The injury report from that game is not much. There's gonna be a lot more information on Sunday, so we don't know. As of right now, on paper, I want to say Tannehill plays his ass off, but still loses. I think they're gonna lose by around 10, a comfortable 10. But the Titans have to show some pulse, man. Show some type of cojones. Defend themselves, man. Defend Aaron Donald or die.
For real.
It's that type of game.
Yes.
That's it.
Without here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe on iTunes.
They got no announcers. No announcers or anything, right? I don't think so.
No. Not this week at least. No.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play Radio, Stitcher Play Radio, add Pocket Dynasty on Twitter. We're on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you join the Facebook group. Be a part of the conversation. Also, check us out on Sports Dynasty Basketball with Raul and Alex. Also, check us out on every Saturday night at 7:35 Eastern Time with the Mafia Sports Report, Captain D for the AFC East Showdown. It's fun. Check it out. Show some support. Other than
we
that,
might do a Thanksgiving special.
Yeah, we do.
We probably will do that live show.
Interesting. Yeah.
We can test out that website.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, peace, love, and applesauce. See you later. And of course, make sure you guys stay safe. Drive above the influence, please. That's ridiculous.